Hi, today I want to talk about apologizing. When is it good to apologize? When are you adding to the relationship by apologizing? When are you building a relationship by apologizing? And when are you taking away your own power and therefore taking away from the relationship when you apologize? You might have heard people say, never apologize. I would take that. I think when they say that, they mean never apologize for who you are. Because if you never apologize and you never take ownership for your part in hurting somebody, you're going to kill the relationship instantly. You don't want that. You want to take responsibility, and if you have hurt somebody, you want to apologize. What you don't want to do is apologize for who you are or where you are in life right now. Let me explain. Have you ever met people that you really like and you really want them to be in your life? And this could be a friend, or it could be somebody you're dating. It could be a coworker that you want to become friends with or you want to spend time with more. Anybody that you really like and you're kind of crushing on them. You're like, I want them in my life so much. They have such good energy. I really would love to have them in my life. You spend some time with them. They're excited about you. And you make a mistake of some sort, or I wouldn't even call it a mistake. You do something that's less than ideal, and maybe you see their face change a little bit when you're doing that. I'm going to give a very small example. Let's say you're having a meal. You're sharing a meal, and you pick up pasta, and you spill. And they look at you a little bit like, okay. And normally you're a little bit more elegant when you're eating. And I'm giving a very simple example. Usually it would be a little bit deeper than that, because if somebody's judging you for how you're eating, then they're probably not right for you anyways. Unless you're like really a slob. Okay, I'm digressing. If you do something that is less than ideal, and let's say they don't even react, but you are thinking about this later on, and you're thinking, maybe they didn't like this very much, and I could have said this instead. We all have that, right? Like at that moment, we might not come up with a perfect way to express ourselves, and later on we do, and we think, oh, this would have been so much better. We do that, and we have this strong desire to reach out to that person and say, hey, stick with me. I am a good person, I promise. I just messed up today. Or I did this today and I normally don't do that. So give me some grace and stay with me, and you will see that I'm a good person. Have you ever felt like doing that? I used to do that all the time. Wow, when I was growing up, I used to do that all the time. When you're saying that, you're basically telling the person that you're not confident in who you are and where you are. Well, there are two things there. One is that that person might not have noticed what you did or what you said, and you're highlighting it to them, and you're making them think, oh, is there something wrong? I didn't notice that, but now I notice that, and they will notice it every time on. There is an episode in my favorite show, How I Met Your Mother, about things like that. Like somebody's eating in a certain way and nobody notices, and then suddenly some person talks about it, and suddenly you start noticing it every time. That's just how the brain works. That is one aspect. And the second aspect is you are saying, I am not okay as I am. I mess up, I am not worthy of you, and you are better than me. I hope you stay with me and give me a chance to prove myself worthy of you. What you're also doing, that's the second piece. What you're also doing is you're saying, I am not worthy of you. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Never mind. What you're saying to the person is, I am not confident about where I am at the moment, right now. And I am going to become better, but right now, as I am not confident. Instead, if you note down what could have been improved, write it down, write it in your journal, write it in some notes, and go over it. Make a plan, go over it every day, every week, every month. Go have a plan where you write down things that you could have improved, and go over it and improve. I'm not saying don't improve, far from it. I'm saying improve on your own. And when you're with that person, don't apologize for being where you are. I am comfortable. I am something. I am someone. And I am good. If you want me in your life, then that's great. If you don't, then that's okay too. What you're doing is you're not putting any pressure on that person to stay with you because you are going to become a better person someday. You are not saying, you are better than me, please stay with me. You're not begging them for their time and for their energy. You are saying, I am good, I am powerful. And if you want to be with me, be my guest. I would love for you to be with me because I love your energy. I love what you bring to the table. I am powerful anyways, and I am good anyways. You are giving the person total freedom to choose you. You are not imposing your own desire for that person on that person. And it's okay to want that energy in your life. What's not okay is to give them any kind of emotional, it's not exactly blackmailing, but like push, please stay with me. That's not okay. You want to give them full freedom to choose you and to be with you. And if they do, then you can be with them. If they don't, it's okay to let them go. You will find people who will choose you and who you will choose also. It doesn't matter how much in scarcity you feel. Giving people that freedom and that choice is always going to build better relationships. Not only giving people that freedom, but giving yourself grace for being who you are is going to make you much more confident as a person, and you are going to attract people who love your confidence. So next time, when you find yourself feeling this desire to hold on to someone or something, think about this. Do you want to hold on to them by guilting them in any way, or by abasing yourself and making yourself be lower than you are? Or do you want them in your life because they love being with you? You can accept whatever they give to you. You can accept whatever energy or time they choose to give to you, giving them full freedom and keeping on searching for other people who will also choose you while you're choosing them, and being confident. To handle now the other scenario where apologies are necessary is if you have said something to hurt the person, you can ask them, or they may tell you, did this hurt you? Were you okay with this? Was this okay? And if they say that this hurt them, you more often than not, I prefer to let them speak to me unless I feel like I really screwed up. I give them the space, I talk about it and give them the space to tell me that they hurt me. You can ask them, did I hurt you? Did this hurt you? And then you can say, I did not mean to, this was not my purpose. I apologize. I will learn from this. If you say, I will never do this again, it may come across as inauthentic because that is your pattern and you may do it again, and that's okay. It comes across as more authentic to say, I will learn from it and I will work towards not doing this again. Or you can say, yes, I will. If you're certain, then you can say, I will never do this again. I understand now. I did not know, but now I know, and I will not do it. That is when you are building relationships, because when you're not doing that, you are killing relationships. You are breaking relationships because you are not accepting that you are not taking responsibility for hurting the person. It's not that you're taking, I'm pausing because you don't want to take responsibility for their emotions. Yes, they are hurt because of something in their life, but if you want to build that relationship, you want to light them up. You don't want to hurt them. You want them to be happy. You want them to be joyful around you. You want them to feel good around you. And you want to feel good around them, and you want to build this positive relationship which is like spiraling upwards. In that case, you want to clear the air and you want to apologize for it. This was a fun topic for me. It was very close to my heart. I hope it helped, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye.